Hey citizens, thanks for stopping by. Today's video, I'll be bringing you for an up close and personal of this 2018 second generation Mazda CX-5. So there are 3 different trim levels available for the Philippine market. And one trim that I'm going to review is the 2-liter Pro front-wheel drive mated to a SkyActiv-Drive 6-speed automatic gearbox. In this video, I'm going to take this CX-5 for a full walk-around review, showing you the most interesting features from the interior as well as the exterior. So, what are you waiting for? Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy of this review. The 2-liter Pro front-wheel drive CX-5 is powered by a 2-liter dual overhead cams, 16-valve, 4-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol engine with variable valve timing and direct injection. This 2-liter Pro creates 155 PS at 6,000 RPM and 200 Nm of torque at 4,000 RPM. Compression ratio of this car measures 13:1 with 56 liters of fuel tank capacity in total. Euro 4 is the emission standard, and the drivetrain for this CX-5 is obviously a front-wheel drive vehicle. Mazda introduced the CX-5 in 2011 at the Frankfurt Motor Show for the 2012 model year as the first generation model. The CX-5 is a compact crossover SUV, replaces the Tribute and the CX-7, and it will match its own competitors such as Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and any other rivalries within the C-segment category. It is the first ever car that rides in a Mazda's new Kodo Solo Motion design language platform that was first shown in the Shinari concept vehicle in May 2011. The CX-5's body silhouette design was inspired by the Minagi concept at the Geneva Motor Show way back 2011. A refreshed version was unveiled in 2014 at the Los Angeles Motor Show. KE is the codename for the first generation CX-5. 2 years later, the Mazda CX-5 codenamed KF made its overall redesign as the second generation model unveiled in the same show last November. The all-new CX-5 becomes modern, wider, and better improvements throughout the car, including with Mazda's G vectoring control, which I'm going to explain later on. Even the CX-5 has already been changed a lot, still the Kodo design language is present. As part of the new generation model of CX-5, engine options can be offered either a 2-liter and 2.5-liter SkyActiv-G petrol engine or a 2.2-liter SkyActiv-D diesel engine that is the first ever diesel engine sold by Mazda for the North American market. A sole red crystal exterior color and the new remote-controlled power tailgate are the new features for the second generation CX-5. Take note, the Mazda CX-5 is the first ever Mazda vehicle equipped with the new SkyActiv Technology package. The second generation Mazda CX-5 was launched in the Philippines way back March 2017 at the Manila International Auto Show 2017. 3 variants have offered: 2-liter SkyActiv-G front-wheel drive Pro, 2.5-liter SkyActiv-G all-wheel drive Sport, and the top-of-the-line 2.2 SkyActiv-D all-wheel drive. Exterior features for the CX-5 2-liter Pro are equipped with auto-leveling LED projector headlights, LED front fog lights, Mazda's traditional Kodo design front grille with chrome highlights, time-adjustable intermittent wipers with rain sensing for the front, indicators on the body-colored side mirrors, body-colored door handles, chrome lower frame garnish, rear projector taillights, LED high-mount stop light, rear spoiler, shark fin antenna, and dual exhaust pipes. Safety features for the 2-liter Pro front-wheel drive CX-5 includes 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, dynamic stability control, ELR seatbelts for both front and rear, i-stop system, smart keyless entry system, ISOFIX child seat and tether anchors for the rear seats, and alarm system with immobilizer. The CX-5 KF generation now does come with Mazda's latest G vectoring control. G vectoring control helps the car to reduce engine torque, in which it gives little weight distribution to the front wheels or longitudinal G-force by decelerating as you turn the wheel, creating direct cornering response improvement. One of the most interesting about this technology is to give the drivers accurate and intuitive lateral G-force, which makes the driver more confident on the road and more control by handling the car. G vectoring control is the combination of steering control and engine control work through the car's computer software. With the presence of G-vectoring control, it gives the car a smoother ride, better stability, and giving less throttle response upon steering. Therefore, by turning the wheel even the smallest amount, the system will work and reacting in less than milliseconds. "17-inch, dark-finished aluminum alloys are standard for the CX-5 Pro, covered in Continental cross-contact LX Sport tires, measuring 225/65R17. Brakes consist of front ventilated discs and rear solid discs. Suspension-wise, the front gets McPherson struts and multi-link beam setup for the rear. The 2018 Mazda CX-5 2-liter Pro front-wheel drive does come standard with the company's Smart Key Access system. As with your remote key on yourself, you have the ability to lock and unlock the vehicle by pressing the black button on either of the two front door handles. Speaker down there. Bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window lock, central locking. All four windows on this CX-5 are fully powered, while the driver's side window gets a fully automatic function in both directions. This button right here turns off or on your traction control, and this button right here turns off or on your I-stop system. I-stop means it is like a auto start-stop system, whereby if you activate this I-stop system, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as traffic light or traffic jam, to save extra bit of petrol or diesel depending what the car is running on. Pull this lever to release your fuel door and pull this lever to release your bonnet. And the driver's seat of this CX-5 does come with fully powered adjustments, with all of your controls located right here, including your two-way lumbar support. The CX-5 2-liter Pro front-wheel drive is standard with a variable ratio and speed proportional rack and pinion power steering system with electric assistance. The steering wheel itself was covered in leather with contrast stitching going around the inner rim, minor sport grips at 10 and 2, chrome highlights in every spokes as well as the bottom spoke, multifunction controls in each spokes on both sides, and the steering wheel is a 3-spoke design. Whether you choose either a 2-liter and 2.5-liter SkyActiv-G petrol engine or a 2.2-liter SkyActiv-D diesel engine, the CX-5 is paired with a SkyActiv-Drive 6-speed automatic gearbox with Tiptronic manual shifting via the positive and the negative sign down through the gear lever. A reverse camera will appear at the infotainment display once you put your car into reverse. With the newest highly efficient technology of Mazda, SkyActiv-Drive is one of the first transmission technologies created by Mazda that brings the best of all worlds. SkyActiv-Drive is an automatic transmission that delivers smooth acceleration and gear shifts combined with the direct shift feel of a manual or a dual clutch transmission and the fuel efficiency of a continuously variable transmission, which results to improved fuel efficiency for about 4 to 7%. Also, SkyActiv-Drive transmission features a lock-up device that has a ratio of around 80% instead the previous one, which is around 50%, gives timing extension to the engine rotation, which directly linked to the transmission rotation than the conventional automatic transmission. With this, it improves torque transfer efficiency, creates smooth acceleration and gear shifts, and it perceives direct feel and quick gear shifts compared to a manual gearbox. On the left side of the gear lever, there is a toggle switch that indicates your different driving modes. The driving modes are Sport and Normal. By putting the toggle to sport, it activates the sport mode that allows the car to increase speed and throttle response, little downshifts, and it makes high revs upon acceleration by giving engine noise inside the cabin. However, in using sport mode will increase fuel consumption. So to put the car into normal mode, pull the drive selection switch to turn off the sport mode. Now let's start first with the center console. Right here got your center armrest, which is covered in leather. And underneath, you've got your perfect size of a storage area with a little bit of storage area. This one is removable as well. With your SD card slot, 2 USB ports, auxiliary port, and your 12 volt power outlet that has a maximum of 120 watts of power. 2 cup holders. Right here got your auto hold function. Right here got your electronic parking brake. If you don't know this yet, here's what you need to do. If you want to release the parking brake, all you have to do is just put your foot on the brake, then simply push the parking brake, electronic parking brake down. And if you activate it, just press the brakes again and then pull it once more. Alternative to the touchscreen head unit, you can use these buttons for the infotainment system, and the CX-5 is featured with Mazda's command control knob, which is similar to any BMW and latest Mini products. This knob controls up, down, left, right, scrolls to the left, scrolls to the right, and click it down for enter. Around the rotary knob, right here got your back button, audio button, home button, navigation button, and your favorites. Right here got your volume knob, and at the same time I don't think this is power button. I believe this is a mute button. Storage, a power outlet that has a maximum of 120 watts of power. Dual zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right here. It is quite simple to use. To the right is your driver's side temperature. On top you got your outside air, recirculation, air conditioning, front and rear defrost, fan speed, turn off the aircon. You got your different modes right here, as well as your passenger side temperature. Right here got your dual button, and together with the driver's side temperature knob, you got your automatic button right here. Push button start, hazard switch, flanked with 2 aircon vents on both sides, CD player, eject button. The CX-5 is standard with Mazda's MZD Connect head unit, which features a 7-inch colored touchscreen display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 6 speakers for the sound system. Behind the infotainment display, you got your speaker right there, tweeters on both sides for both driver and front passenger, located at the A pillar, wiper controls to the right, and your light and indicator controls to the left. On the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your audio controls with your volume button, voice control, seek track, info, and down below, you got your on-hook and off-hook button for your Bluetooth connectivity menu. While on the right side, got your cruise control. The steering wheel has a manual tilt and telescopic, adjusting using this lever right here. Grip handles for the driver's side, sun visor with the vanity mirror as well as the light, interior lights right above, sunglass holder, and your auto dimming rear view mirror. speaker down there, bottle holder or storage area depending what you use it for, window control, the seats can be fold down in a 60-40 split. Use this lever right here, just pull it, and then the seat back will fold down. Make sure that the headrest was all the way down. I do set the front passenger seat in a position that I feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. I do have the room to stretch out my feet underneath of the front passenger seat. As for legroom, I have this much. Headroom wise, I have this much as big as this. Surprisingly, the back seat of the CX-5 is very spacious, and at the same time, it is comfortable as well, thanks to this nice leather seats. Obviously, you have your storage pockets on the front seat backs for both sides, as well as your 2 aircon vents in center for the rear. As you open the center armrest, you're greeted with 2 cup holders, little storage, and the center armrest. When you open the center armrest, you'll find out with a little storage area right here. Grip handles with hook for both sides for the rear, as well as your cabin light in the middle.
Problema, 2.3 liter nilang SUV, 2.3 million. Tapos MG Cruiser, na 4 liter.
24,000. Ano 1.7? 1.730.
Anong sa 2.3?
Ang 2.0.
Gas diesel.
Ang gas siya, ang lead na po.
Ang diesel.
To open up the rear hatch, go towards the hatch itself and locate the touchpad underneath of the Mazda badge. Boot space for the CX-5 measures 30.9 cubic feet when all rear seat backs are in place, and by folding down the rear seats and removing the privacy cargo cover, it measures 59.6 cubic feet of space. Aside from the levers that are found beside of the headrest in order to fold down, there is an alternative way to fold down the rear seats, and that is the levers which are found on the either sides of the boot. You have privacy cargo cover found in the boot, and the full-size spare tire located underneath at the boot floor. There is a light that illuminates inside the boot that is located inside the rear hatch itself. The doors open quite wide in an almost like 90-degree angle, which provides you easy entrance and exit. Adjustable headrest, front and rear. speaker down there. Bottle holder, storage, window control. The front passenger seat on this CX-5 has a fully manual adjustment with your seat back and seat sliding position. What a perfect size glove box. Sakto lang. Grip handles for the front passenger side. And oh, I forgot to mention, you have your adjustable seat belts. Sun visor with a vanity mirror with a light as well. Well guys, I hope you enjoy of this full walk-around review of this 2018 second generation Mazda CX-5 2-liter Pro front-wheel drive mated to a SkyActiv 6-speed automatic gearbox. If you like this video, make sure you hit thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now if you're subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell button to get notified for my latest updates. As always, I'll see you next time with more latest videos on YouTube. Thank you for watching and mabuhay!